As part of a raft of measures aimed at energizing the responsiveness of his ministry to the needs of the agriculture sector, Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa has announced that all extension officers of the various agencies of his ministry will be reporting directly to the ministry come the new year. Speaking during an outreach to Region 6 residents at the Albion Sports Complex Auditorium Wednesday, the minister explained that while the extension officers will still report to their respective agencies, they will be more centrally directed so as to better realize the goals of the Ministry of Agriculture.
We have these extension officers based in the various departments, the various agencies. For example, GLDA, Guyana Livestock Development Authority, have their own extension officer. NARI have their own extension officers. GRDB have their own extension officers. So they monitor these officers. So for me, what I am doing now, very shortly next year, we have to get these officers to be more aggressive and work and ensure they be more responsive to the needs of the farmers. Like the Quarantine River farmers, they should visit them every month. Every month they should make a visit to the Quarantine River farmers. Right? Not every year. So what I am doing, I'm bringing now the entire extension services, all the extension officers, I'm bringing them under the Ministry of Agriculture centrally. We will have extension manager to monitor them, and they will have to submit a weekly report to the Ministry of Agriculture, not the GLDA. They can submit to GLDA too, but at the Ministry of Agriculture. And at the program heads meeting that I am having with my program heads, they will know the issue there. So we are revamping the extension services that we offer. The extension services must be more aggressive. They must help the farmers to ensure that they plant properly, and I want to assure the Quarantine River farmers that I will extend some of the help they ask for so that we can get back and restore your livelihood.
According to the Agriculture Minister, his ministry, and by extension the government of Guyana, is committed to ensuring that all the assistance that farmers require for success in the business of agriculture is provided. He assured that government is currently promoting the cultivation of what is referred to as high-value crops, but not to be grown in the way that the other crops are cultivated. It is with an eye to the practice of climate-smart agriculture. The minister, however, stressed that it is his hope that young people especially will buy into the opportunities being presented by government in this regard.
So we'll have a program shortly where we'll launch, and this here y'all should take advantage of, every farmer in this country. No matter you're a large-scale livestock farmer, or is a rice farmer, or is a large-scale cash crop farmer. But what we'll launch shortly, we'll launch some high-value crops. Things like broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. The NARI now is working out a cost because we will help you. We will help you from the Ministry of Agriculture to set up these shade houses. These things can't go in the open. We will help you to set up these shade houses, and we want more young people too, because young people see agriculture as an old people work. They see agriculture as an activity that, if a man come out of university now, he will say, me never do agriculture, man. You want to go in an office. We have to change that kind of mentality, because when you go in developed country, you go in places in developed country and see young people, a lot of young people involved in agriculture. And as Minister of Agriculture, I want to change the perception young people look at it.
Minister Mustafa also announced a new initiative that will cater to single-parent women, a project that will see women involved in the cultivation of roses on a commercial basis.
I am also looking at a program where we will launch to help single parents, especially female. We are looking at rose cultivation in this part of the world. You are not getting that. So those things are in stream for us to launch shortly.
Speaking directly to what is happening in Region 6, the Agriculture Minister reminded those gathered of the many transformative projects that are ongoing, projects that will see the opening up of new lands.
Right now we are constructing 2 new pumps. Remember in Blackbush Polder I said when I went there a few months ago that we'll build 2 pumps? Well, we'll build 2, one at Adventure and one in Blackbush Polder. So Blackbush Polder we'll try to ensure that the flood that they suffered the last time severely, we'll try to avoid that. The contract has already been awarded. Works have already commenced in terms of procuring material. The 2 contractors that were awarded the 2 pumps are Yunus and Shaw, the two right y'all people living in Region 6. So y'all could go to them and ensure that they do the work properly too. I will ensure that we have an oversight. Right? I think they are right here. They should be in the audience somewhere. What we are looking at, we have two farm to market road in 52 and 58. We are looking to construct a hope-size canal in Region 6. You know why it's a hope-size canal? When we got a good hope there, with that canal, if that canal was not there, the entire Georgetown, you all remember what took place in 2005. So we are looking in the vicinity between Adventure number 43 to construct a hope-size canal so that we can get the water, open up new land at the back. You remember the Kukri Savannah normally floods. We give out lease there for people to rear cattle. Rice farmers go and take the lease and start planting rice there too. And that's the contradiction we are getting. So what we are looking at, I asked our officers to come up with a suggestion how we can do zoning. The cattle can't go with rice, and rice can't go with cattle. So we got to do a lot of zoning, and we have to look at the changing the thing. Some people want to rear cattle right here and plant rice in the next side. That can't happen. So we have to change the way we're doing things.
According to Minister Mustafa, while there are issues that remain to be resolved, government is resolute in its commitment to the farming community in Guyana and will continue to do everything possible to ensure that the necessary infrastructure and relevant support is provided by the ministry to all involved in agriculture in Guyana. The minister also pointed to the opportunities being presented by the oil and gas industry.
I want to assure you to continue to support this government. We can't do everything overnight. Over the last 13 months, there are a lot of things that we have done. There are a lot of infrastructure work in place. In the agriculture sector alone, there are a number of investors coming to Guyana to invest not only in island gas. Island gas right now is the thing to go because everybody looks at Guyana as a major island gas producer, but also agriculture. What happened? We here in Guyana will have a lot of opportunities because when the oil regime come on stream fully, they will need food. We should not import those food. We have to produce the food right here in Guyana. What we are doing now, we produce almost 60% of our food that we consume. All the food that we eat, we produce 60% of that. The 40% we import. We as Minister of Agriculture, I would like to see we produce all the food that we consume here. And we must ensure that we be the people that to supply those oil companies and oil rigs that come into this country.
The Albion meeting followed another similar meeting held at the Kanji Community Center ground, at which farmers and residents were able to raise issues of concern to them for the Minister of Agriculture.